Imagine you're a witch in the woods and you're little. Yeah. That's what this game's all about. I mean, from the title, Little Witch in the Woods. Let's get on with it. So I've put about 5 hours into this game preview. I think I've completed all of the available storyline, and I have to say that it's amazing. It's got wonderful world building. All this stuff is really fun. Oh, I got my wrong tool out. Come here, I want to squish ya! Yeah. I had a little thing with these guys for the longest time. I couldn't figure out how to properly gather from them, and then I figured it out, and I was just like, big dumb. But once you figure it out, your crafting gets so much easier. There's so many little things about this game that I absolutely adore. Gathering's really simple. Go over here, pick up your stuff. You've got your energy meter in the bottom left. And your different tools. It's game preview, so I'm pretty sure there's more tools you're going to be able to get once the game finally releases next year. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited. I will be getting it. And I encourage anyone to check out the game preview. It's a lot of fun. There's enough content to make it enjoyable just as a preview. And they leave it open where the story could go in so many different directions. I'm really excited to see what happens. But with that being said, there's some issues. And of course, with every game, there's issues. But these are really easy fixes. And I feel if the devs pay attention to the community, and I hope the community speaks up on these issues like I am, that they're fixed really quickly. And maybe they have a patch before the game releases, like in the game preview, so we can see these fixes going into play. The first one is the camera. As you can see, it kind of jerks a little bit as I'm walking. It's not a smooth transition following me, and it gets annoying. Like, it gets to the point where it's like, my eyes! Ow! And so, like, really long plays, if you have really long playthroughs, it's going to get to you. It's going to bother you a little bit, or at least it does me. Maybe I'm the only one affected by this and no one else cares. I don't know. But I care, and I feel like that should be an easy fix, and that shouldn't be a problem. And if they would, just the quality of life in going out and gathering every day and just playing the game as a whole will tremendously improve. Greatly. And other than that, the only other thing that I saw that I thought was a problem is the translation issue. I know this is a two-man team, right? Two-man development team. Yeah, I got it. I'm smart. Shut up. But yes, it's a two-man dev team, whatever. I'm done trying to figure that out. There's 2 people working on the game. All right, I'll put it that way. And so I understand it takes longer to do things and get things done. But the translation issue it's noticeable. Like, there's people talk in third person when it's not really a personality trait for them. And I think that that's something that should be fixed because it takes away from the characteristics of the game. Like, the personality of each character is actually really unique, and they all have their own personality, and it's done very well. But when they say weird things, like, what was one of them? I'm going to speak to you formally now. It's like, well, okay, did you need to say that? But I think that's one of those, what's that word I'm looking for? I'm having complete brain fart. It's they're all leaving for the day because it's going to be nighttime soon. I like those little birds. It's hard to collect from them, to gather their little head flowers. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. Oh, I missed the butterfly. Let's see if I can get this one. Gotcha! Yeah, so translation issues. Sometimes they speak in third person when they normally wouldn't. And another one is a cultural thing. Like what I said, that's what it was. A cultural thing where it's, I'm going to speak to you formally now. Like, why would you say that? But I think that goes with a translation issue. And if they could clear those two issues up, the jerky camera, which I still see, it still bugs me, and the translation issue, this is a nearly perfect game. I've never really played a game like this. A lot of people compare it to Stardew Valley. I never played Stardew Valley, but I'm willing to actually pick up Stardew Valley if it's like this, because I love this. I love the crafting. I love running around the little world. I love the conversations you can have with the people. The world building is just done very well, and this team, I'm really excited to see what they bring in its full release next year. See, like that, so cool. Like, you can't see it, there's clouds, you walk up, and then voila. I don't know what this is for. I've tried many different techniques. I've thrown potions at it, nothing happens. So I'm sure this is one of those, it'll be in the full release of the game kind of things. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video, talk about this game, to get it out there on the radar. It's called Little Witch in the Woods. If you haven't seen from the title, I'm stupid. Shut up! So that's it. That's pretty much all I wanted to do, is discuss the things that I wish they would change to make this game nearly perfect. And I really think everyone should pick it up and give it a try, because it's a lot of fun and it becomes really addictive. And I don't play games like this. I don't normally play little indie gather and potion concoction games, so it was a breath of fresh air in this kind of stagnant gaming world we're in right now, where there's not really a lot of really good new bangers coming out. So yeah, I hope you check it out, and I hope the word gets across of these two issues that I discussed, so that we can get these fixed, because I think once they fix those two, perfect. Absolutely, just mwah. Just a beautiful, wonderful game. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh yeah, the reason why, if you're wondering why I'm just walking around not doing anything, is because I didn't want to give away any spoilers in this game. I really want everyone to experience it for themselves. I hate spoilers. I hate spoilers, and if I'm gonna want to play a game, I'm gonna want to figure it out and live it for myself. So don't mind the gameplay. This really wasn't about gameplay, just me walking around aimlessly. I'll leave it at that. I'm rambling now. I'll catch you in the next one.